Hi all, in this session we are going to learn how we are going to host our web application over multiple stages or multiple environments with the help of release pipeline. Generally, as you know, in the real-time environment we have multiple stages or multiple environments. What are the different types of environments which are available in the real-time market? Like dev environment, QA environment, UAT environment, prod environment. Why we are creating these environments? Because of before deploying my code or the production environment, I'm going to pass my code in all these stages. If my code has been succeeded in all these stages, then only I'm going to deploy my project code over production stage where it is live. So how we are going to create the multiple stages and how we are going to deploy code over multiple environments, we are going to see in a practical manner. Quickly, I am going to log on into the dev.azure.com. Type dev.azure.com. Click on Azure Devops. Right now, I am in Dev Tester 928 organization. I have 3 projects currently in this Dev Tester 928 organization. I am going to use the CI/CD pipeline in order to make the lab for this session. So here, what is the repo? Here, repo 1 is the main repo where we have the source code. And coming to the pipeline, here we have some existing pipeline is there. The code has been already built and artifact has been generated. So what we will do, by using this artifact with the help of the release pipeline, we are going to deploy our code over multiple stages, and at the same time we are going to deploy our code over multiple environments as well. Let us see how we are going to deploy and how we can create the multiple stages. So what I will do, I am going to log on to the portal.azure.com where I can be able to create resources. If I want to create resources, I need to log on to the portal.azure.com. Here we have 2 portals. So first of all, what the prerequisite is there? I need to create the resource group. Without having the resource group, I cannot be able to create any kind of resource in the portal. Just click on create and resource group 1. I named as resource group 1. So it is purely it's your optional. So in which region you want to create, in that region you can be able to create. So right now I am going to create Asia Pacific South India and review plus create. Just create. So I had created the resource group. The name of the resource group is RG1 and I had created this resource group in India region. Just go to homes, open the resource where you had created in South India. Fine. So I am going to create 3 virtual missions. So each mission is for one dedicated environment. The one virtual means here for the lab purpose, I am going to create 3 virtual missions. 3 virtual mission belongs to the 3 different environments like development environment, QA environment, and prod environment. Here I skipped the UAT environment because of it is not required. Why it is not required? Some companies has the UAT environment and some companies has skipped the UAT environment. But by default, 3 environments will be there. Dev, QA, prod. So and this is for lab purpose. So that's why instead of creating 4 virtual missions, I am going to create the 3 virtual missions for 3 different environments. I am going to create the virtual mission. Click on create Azure virtual mission. Just check. So the subscription is pay as you go and the resource group is RG1 and the mission name is dev mission. So it is going to create for the dev environment. So that's why I named it as dev VM. Otherwise dev underscore VM. Underscore is not allowed. So I'm going to mention dev-VM. it is going to take or not. Yes, it has been accepted. So fine. The region is South India. Okay, fine. No infrastructure redundancy required. And standard security type is standard, and image is Windows Server 2009 data center. And here come down and just please select standard. So here you can select this as well, like 4 CPU or 1 CPU. Okay, I'm going to select the 2 vCPU, 2 vCPU, 16 GB RAM in order to reduce the cost. So the name is dev test. Otherwise, what I need to set, I will set like this, dev tester 928, and the password is, I am going to set the password. I am going to set the password. If both passwords are same, then only the green tick mark will appear. So here I am going to allow HTTP, HTTPS, and SH is not required because of SH is the remote desktop protocol for Linux machines. RDP is for Windows machines. As I'm going to create Windows machine, so that's why I just enable RDP. And here disks, I am going to take standard SSD, standard SSD. If you select premium SSD, that is going to charge more. So that's why I had selected standard SSD. And coming to network, I am going to default network. So whatever the network which has been provided by the ID, I am going to use the default network. Just click review and create. Just wait a moment, guys. And once it has been validated, just click on create. And duplicate tab. So the deployment is in progress. So what I had done, I just created one virtual machine. The name of the virtual machine is DevVM. So here just go to home and click on virtual machines and click on create Azure virtual machine, and the resource group is RG1, and here I am going to create for QA environment. So that's why I just selected as QA VM. So as usual, I'm going to select for South India, no infrastructure is required, and the security type is standard here. So I'm going with the same image. Come down, yes, 2 vCPU, 16 GB. That's enough. Dev tester 928. Okay, password is, I'm going to set the password. Here come down and allow the please HTTP and HTTPS, and here okay, I have selected each and everything, so you can ignore this. Come down, come to disk, need to select the standard standard SSD. So okay, standard SSD has been selected. Just click on review plus create. It will be reviewed. Once it has passed the review, just click on create. So if you use this VM, how much it charge you? So it is going to charge 22 rupees per hour. Just click on create. So it is going to create VM, the QA VM. So go to home. In the similar way, what you will do, create one more VM. The name of the VM is prod VM. So you are going to create the resource under resource group RG1 only, same resource group. Uh, Prod VM. This is the prod VM. Assume this is a prod environment. So here click on standard. Come to OK. Okay. Everything is default. Dev tester 928, and the password is, I'm going to set the password. And here I'm going to allow HTTP, HTTPS. Okay, coming to the disk, I'm going to select standard SSD, solid state drive. Just review plus create. just click on create. So here go to resource and go to home, click on virtual machines. Then you will be able to see two virtual machines. One is dev VM, second one is QA VM, and the prod VM creation is in progress. So it will be created soon. So in the meanwhile, we will have a look on pipelines. So as the CI pipeline is already ready, it's already done. So I'm going to start with the release pipeline. And before going that, what I do? So I'm going to create the deployment groups. So click on deployment groups. So here click on new. Here right now there is no deployment groups are available. So I'm going to create one new dev underscore DG, means dev deployment group. Here the description also I'm going to paste the same and create. I just created the deployment group dev DG, and as it is Windows, and here just click on it, and here you just need to copy it. So where you need to paste in the Azure VM. So right now I just created the dev deployment group, so that's why I'm going to run the script over dev mission. So what is the purpose of this deployment group? In order to establish the connection between the pipeline to the VM which I had created over the Azure portal. Okay, and go here and go to resource and go to home, go to virtual missions. Right now, are you able to see three missions? So starting, I'm going to connect to the dev mission. Just click on connect, connect, and download the RTP file. Open, connect. So it is asking to ask password. I am going to enter the password. Just click on OK. Just click on yes. Then you will be able to connect to the dev mission. So 145.54 is a dev mission. Here you can be able to check. So in the similar way, I am going to connect to the QA mission. Connect, connect. So download RDB file. So this is the QA VM. So click on connect, and I'm going to pass in the password. Click on OK. Click on yes. Then you are trying to connect to the QA VM. Okay, and in the similar way, you can connect to the prod VM as well. So click on connect, connect. So you just need to download the RDB file. Once the file has been downloaded, just click on it and click on connect. It is asking you to enter the password. Please pass the password, whatever the password you had set, then click on OK. Then it is asking you to accept, just click on yes. Then you will be able to connect to the okay. Right now you had connected to the dev VM, QA VM, prod VM. So connect to the dev VM. Expand it. No. Close it. Minimize it. And here you just need to open what? PowerShell. Search and search bar. PowerShell. So the PowerShell window will be open to you. Just Windows PowerShell. Right click. Run as administrator. So here what I will do. So here go to deployment group, and here just click the use personal access token in the script. Just copy the script and come to dev mission and expand it, paste it, enter. Okay, it is going to take some time. In the meanwhile, what I will do, I am going to create deployment groups. Click on deployment group. Right now you have dev DG. In the similar way, I am going to create QA deployment group as well. QA underscore DG, and I am going to escape. description, create, and click on the use personal access token, copy the script and go to the QAVM, expand. Okay, no, close it, minimize it. You're in the QAVM. Okay, and go here, type PowerShell. So once the PowerShell has been opened, log in as a administrator, run as administrator. So here just enter. So it is going to take some time. In the meanwhile, what you will do, you are going to create the one more deployment group. The name of the deployment group is prod underscore dg, prod deployment group, and create the prod deployment group and check it, copy the script to the clipboard. Okay, and just log on to the prod VM and close here, minimize it and search for PowerShell. So where the PowerShell is, I just mentioned. Okay, PowerShell, run as administrator. So once it has been done, so I need to execute the script which I had copied from the deployments group. So enter. So here I am going to log on to the dev VM. Just check whether it has been succeeded or not. So it is asking me just enter, enter, enter. Here you will be able to see the connection has been successful. Enter. Here started successfully means from pipeline this VM has been connected successfully. Okay. Yes. Log into QAVM. Where is QAVM? Here is the QAVM. Just here still it is running. We need to wait some more time. So in the meanwhile, what I will do, I am going to log on to the QAVM. So just open the QAVM, come down, enter, 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 enter. So it is showing it has been successfully connected. Okay, it has been successfully connected to the QADG. QADG will be connected to the QAVM. Okay, then I am going to log on to the which one? Prod. So this is the prod VM. Come down, enter, again enter, again enter. It is granting file permissions. So enter. So prod DG, prod VM started successful. Yes. Finally, the connection has been successfully established from the dev portal to the Azure VMs. Then next what I will do. Okay, the deployment targets are ready and the deployment stage, I need to create the deployment stages. So how I will be able to do? So go to pipelines, release pipeline. Here I am going to create new pipeline, new release pipeline. Okay, here close it. I am going to add an artifact first of all. So where is my artifact? In the CI/CD pipeline project under the project CI build pipeline, and I am going to take the latest one. So click on add. Then artifact has been added. So I need to declare the stage. Just click on add storage and here type IIS. I need to deploy my application over Azure VM. So which service I need to install over Azure server? So I need to install the IIS website deployment. Just click on apply. And here you have one job, two tasks. Click on it. And in the stage 2, so you are going to mention dev underscore stage. It is dev stage. So here IIS website is there. Just do not disturb it and come down, website name. The website name is Suneel Cloud IT Tech. Okay, add binding. So just click on the three dots here. Here just delete it and new binding. So I'm going to use the port number as 81. Click on OK. And coming to the IIS deployment, here as I'm going to create dev stage for dev DG and dev VM. So that's why I'm going to select dev deployment group. If I select a dev deployment group, what will happen? It is going to deploy the code over dev VM. Which VM is registered under dev DG? Dev VM. Obviously, it is going to deploy the code over dev VM only. Okay. And here the timeout period is I'm going to mention 15 minutes. Cancel timeout period also 15 minutes. That's enough. And here allow all scripts to access the OAuth token, and here just check whether I had missed anything. So I had mentioned each and everything. Okay, and here click on IIS web manager app, just enable IIS. Okay, save. Okay, okay, successfully I saved. Just go to the release pipeline. So this is the new. Okay, edit pipeline. So I have right now I have one stage. The name of the stage is dev stage. I am going to here what I will do. Okay, dev tasks. Okay. So if I click on here, what will happen? So if I click on create release, what will happen? So deploy to which dev stage? Just the release has been created. So in the meanwhile, what I will do? Go to release pipeline. Here it will be deployed over it. In the meanwhile, what we will do? Just click on edit. So here so here so here the clone stage will be highlighted. So in order to create the another stage for it, so just a moment guys, maybe it will be created once this stage has been done. So click on release. Right now it is in dev stage, so it is going to take some time until the deployment has been done. You need to wait for some time. And in the similar way, what I am going to do, so I am going to show to in the another option. So this is the current pipeline which is running. So I am going to edit the pipeline of release 2. This is the earlier pipeline. Suppose if you click here, you have the option. So right now here is also I don't have the option. So but we will have the option. So to clone the job. Yes. Right now clone has been initiated. Na? Yes. In the similar way, we have the clone stage is there. So I am going to log on to the release pipeline of the dev stage. So edit here. The clone stage need to be highlighted. So accordingly, the another stage will be created. So we will just for some more time until this has been succeeded. Once it has been succeeded, I will let you know guys. So just click on it, close it, and here go to virtual machines. So right now how many VMs I have? I have 3 VMs. Just click on the dev VM. So I'm going to access this 20.235. This is the public IP. Suppose if you paste here, what it will show? It is going to replicate your code. If the pipeline has been succeeded once the pipeline has been succeeded, it is going to by using this IP, I can be able to access my web application, which I had hosted over the dev VM. So still the code has not been deployed over dev VM, so that's why it is not replicated here. Just go to release pipeline. So the deployment is in progress. So wait a moment. So in the release pipeline, just a moment. So here, okay, here, okay. So for 3 minutes. So in the similar way, here, okay, the deployment is in progress. So don't disturb. So wait for some time. Edit pipeline. So here, are you able to see what will happen? Releases. So dev release 1. So if you want to edit release or edit pipeline, edit pipeline. If you click here, here it is not highlighted as the option. So just wait until it has been highlighted. So in the meanwhile, what we have done, we are going to deploy our code to the dev environment. In dev deployment group, what the VM has been connected, the dev DG has been connected. Just wait for a moment, guys, until it has been successfully done. So just please have a look here. So based on the size of the project, it is going to take the time. And in some organizations, they had 4 environments as well, like dev environment, QA environment, UAT environment, and finally prod environment. Generally, why we are going to implement stages before deploying our project code over production environment, we are going to pass the code into the multiple stages. If this code has been passed into these multiple stages, means we can assure the code is working successfully without having any issues. Because if we had deployed my code over the live, then if it is not working properly, then there is impact on my business. So in order to avoid that, what we will do, we are going to test our code in the multiple stages, means in multiple environments. Each stage is a one environment. And just click on release. So click on this and here. So target. Why this much time has been taken? Because of it will do multiple things, like it is going to establish the connection. Once the connection has been established successfully, what it will do, it is going to install IIS service on top of the VM. Once the service has been installed, it is going to install the application over there. So once it has been successfully done, we can be able to access the web application which has been deployed over the virtual machine. Like I'm going to add some pictorial diagram for your reference. So like paint. So here, so I'm going to select it, Control C, Control V, just. So here I'm going to release pipeline and dev VM QA VM prod VM. Okay, so this is what happening right now. So with the help of the release pipeline, I have the artifact. So I'm going to deploy my application over multiple environments like dev VM, qa VM, prod VM. So if you want to do in a sequential manner, like so new, so how it will be done? I'm going to select Control C here, here, here. So release pipeline. So it is going to dev, it is going to dev, and it is going to, so here I need to expand the size. Okay, so QA, and here it is prod. Here what, here dev. Okay, and if you want to delete, fine. So here I'm going to mention yes, yes, yes. So before deploying my code or prod environment, it need to pass in these three stages. Like once from the release pipeline, it is going to deploy our dev environment. From dev environment, it should be whenever it has been succeeded in the dev environment, it is going to move to the QA stage. Here, if it is passed over QA stage as well, finally it is going to deploy our code in the prod environment. This is what happened with the help of multi-stage deployment. So here, go to pipelines. Still it is in the dev stage only. So maybe it will take some time. So here click on edit, edit release, click on, no, edit pipeline. So here will I got any clone stage? No. So otherwise you can be able to create the new stage as well. So here again I'm going to deploy IIS. So here IIS website deployment. So here just close it. One job, two tasks. So it will be after stage. The stage is dev stage. Yes. Here I am going to mention QA stage. I am going to create one more stage. The name of the stage is QA stage. So here website development, and I'm going to mention Suneel Cloud IT Tech as the name of the website, and here I'm going to click on the three dots and delete, and I'm going to add new binding. I'm going to add some new port. So earlier I used 81 right now, so that's why it has been already used, so that's why I'm going to use 82. Just click on OK and click on here, just deployment group in QADG, and here I'm going to set 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. Yes, fine. Hello scripts. Okay, and finally here I need to enable the IAS. Then rest of all things leave as it is. Just click on save. Okay, and go to the release pipeline, then just click on it, and here click on edit pipeline. So here you have new stage. Okay, so if you want add one more stage, so here again type IAS website. Okay, so I'm going to trigger where it need to be after stage, which stage. So after QA stage, so close it, then click on one job two tasks. So I'm going to mention as prod underscore stage. So IS website and default website is I'm going to mention Suneel Cloud IT Tech, and binding, just click on the three dots. So here delete the default thing, just click on new binding. The name is 83. 82 is already used for the QA environment. So I'm going to use 83. Just click on OK. So okay, 83. Fine. So here again go to the IS deployment. In which deployment group you are using? Right now I'm going to use prod.dg because of I want to deploy code over the prod deployment group. So under prod deployment group, what VM we have? Prod VM. So I'm going to set the timeout limit as 15, and timeout cancel timeout is also 15. Allow all scripts, and here click on here and just enable the IAS, and here what it will do, enable IAS. Okay, click on save. Okay, and just click on release pipeline. Here click on it, edit the pipeline, edit pipeline. Here the pipeline has been succeeded already. So if you are in the dev VM, just dev VM and copy the public IP of the VM. Here I'm going to mention you will be able to access the web application right now because of the code has been successfully deployed over the dev environment. Means it is deployed over the single stage. Suppose if it is not showing, then just use the new integrate tab. There just paste the code, then you will be able just continue to site. Yes, the application is live right now in dev environment, but my requirement is what it is going to deploy over the multiple stages. Suppose so here the release pipeline, suppose if I am going to release the pipeline, create release. So here three stage multi-stage deployment, multi-stage deployment. Here just click on create. So first what it will do, first it is going to deploy the code over development stage. Once it has been succeeded, then only it is going to deploy the code over QA stage. Even the QA stage has been succeeded, then only it is going to deploy the code over the prod stage. If you want to see, just here click on here and click on here, then it is showing. So right now it is going, it is in the dev stage, then after that QA stage, then after that finally the stage is prod stage. Hope you guys understood. So we need to wait until the deployments has been successfully done. So in this way we can be able to create multiple stages for the deployments. So here we have multiple stages as well, multiple environments as well. So just wait a moment until the code has been successfully deployed. So here if you go to the virtual machines, if you go to the VM, if you access, it didn't show anything because of the code is not at all deployed over there. Is code is deployed over the QA environment? No. If the code has been deployed over the QA environment, then I can be able to access the application with the help of the QA VM. But right now, still it is not deployed over QA VM as well as prod VM. It only deployed on dev stage only. So it is taking some time. So we need to until it has been succeeded. But coming to Dev stage, it is not taking that much time. Earlier, how much time it has been taking, that much time it is not taken right now. With minimal time, it is going to deploy over. Okay, and here in this way we can set multiple stages for the multiple things. So here suddenly my requirement has been changed. So what is my requirement? Here I need to deploy on each and every stage without having the dependency. Means whenever the new build has been released, with the help of release pipeline, I am going to deploy over three stages like the dev environment, QA environment, prod environment simultaneously at a time without having the dependency. Here in this stage we have the dependency. Once the dev stage done, then only it will be deployed over QA stage. Once QA will be done, then only it will be deployed over production stage. But here my requirement has been changed. I just want to deploy my code over multiple stages at a time whenever new build has been done. So how this will be done? So here you just need to click on edit pipeline. Here you have the triggers is there. Suppose pre-deployment conditions. Just click on trigger here. If you set after release, then what will happen? Just check. Close it. Here, what will done? Whenever the new build is there, it is going to deploy dev stage and QA stage simultaneously. Once the QA stage has been done, then only it is going to deploy over prod stage. Again, my requirement has been changed. I just want to deploy over three environments at a time. What you will done? Again here after release. Had you observed here? Here what will happen? The new build will be deployed over these three stages simultaneously at a time. Okay. If I want to, again my requirement has been changed. I just need to set this stage after QA stage. So after stage, after which stage you want to set the stage after QA or dev? Based on your requirement, you are going to select that particular stage. Okay, right now I had selected the prod stage after the QA stage. So whenever you want, you can set accordingly. And at the same time, I just want to set an approval method. While if I want to finally deploy my code over the prod environment, before going to the live, I am going to set one kind of manager approval. So based on the subject to the manager approval, it is going to deploy the code over the prod environment. How that will be achieved? Just click on the triggers here. Here you have the option pre-deployment approvals. By default, it is in the disabled mode. You just need to make it enabled. So once it has been enabled, it is asking you to enter the approver's mail ID. So as you are working under one organization, whoever the users are there, they are going to replicate it here. So you need to select which approval you are seeking for. Suppose your manager is so and so person, you are mention your manager's email address here. Accordingly, it is going to trigger a mail approval before deploying the code over the prod environment. Okay, here what I will do, here I am going to mention the devtester98@gmail.com because I am the owner of this project. So I had set my approval only and timeout, and how many days, up to 30 days you can set approval. Suppose here I am not waiting for that minute, so I am going to set only 2 hours. Within 2 hours, whenever the mail has been triggered, within 2 hours you need to provide the approval. Okay, and here just click on OK. So accordingly, it is going to trigger your mail. Okay. You need to uncheck this approval policies, because of if you enable this, the users requesting a new release or deployment should not approve it. Because if you do not want to approve, then just you need to enable here. But here my requirement is I need the approval. Okay, just close it. And coming to the release pipeline, just check. So right now in which stage it is? It is in the QA stage. Okay, so I am going to change the QA stage to, means prod stage to dev deployment. Like how I can be able to do that? just click on edit pipeline. So click on triggers, and here coming to the triggers and after release. I just made this after release, and here I am going to save. Okay, then the code will be deployed over the prod stage as well simultaneously. Just go to release pipeline and just check. So as it is followed the whole process, suppose if you are looking for that, must and should, you can do like this only. So in this way we can set approval for the pre-deployment as well. Hope you guys understood. The same thing which we are going to develop in the real-time environment as well. So in this way only we can set multiple stages, multiple environments. Okay, if it has been succeeded in one environment, then it must and should it should be successfully deployed over another two environments as well, because of here I didn't change anything. The VM is same, the environment is same, each and everything is same, but I just only changed the name because of for understanding purpose. Okay guys, hope you guys understood this session. So in this way you can implement whatever you want, and thank you guys for watching my videos and for supporting, and hope you guys enjoyed these sessions. And so please do not forget to subscribe my channel, and please share with your friends or colleagues whoever is looking to enhance their skills in the cloud technologies. In our channel we have a lot of things related to the cloud, like we have Azure, we have Azure Devops, we have AWS, we have AWS Devops related videos. Lot of stuff are there in our YouTube channel, so definitely that would be helpful for them while enhancing their skills in the cloud technologies. And had you seen here, so right now the two stages has been completed. Finally where it is in the prod state. If you want to check the QAVM, then just copy the VM IP address, then paste here, then you will be able to access the website because of it has been successfully deployed over the where it has been successfully deployed over the QA environment as well. So if you want to log into the QA environment, just log in here, and here you can be able to open the server manager. So here are you able to see IaaS service? Earlier it has been not installed, it is a simply server, but with the help of the pipeline we had deployed the IaaS service on top of the server. Okay, fine. So let me check so whether the page has been opened or not. Yes, 155. 155 is the which VMIP? This is the QAVMIP. So means the code has been successfully deployed over QA environment, and the testing is also successful. And here, okay, fine. Okay guys, thank you. I will meet up in the next session with a new topic. Until signing off, thank you. Bye bye.